We're about to watch part 1B of the jazz comping video that I put out last week. I just thought it would be better to divide it into two sections. So I'm just doing this little prequel because it kind of starts very abruptly, okay? It's obviously a continuation of what we saw last week. So if you watch part 1A, this will be a part that was supposed to be included, but I figured it'd be better if it's a shorter piece, okay? And then just one other thing, as we progress through this series, we will take the next steps to putting different ideas on different drums with the comping, and then eventually that leads to setups, transitions, fills. So as we're going through this, it's got a very logical progression. Anyway, this is part 1B of the comping that we started. We'll add a little bit and take it from there. Thanks for watching. One other thing too, I remember studying, as I mentioned to you, 3 different teachers, and one of the things that Stanley Spector was very big on, controversial teacher, so if anybody looks it up, it was very controversial in the 50s, 60s and stuff. I studied with him in the late 60s and the 70s. Was he had indicated that the Charleston beat still was surfacing many, many years after it was created, Okay, so you can take the Charleston type concept and rotate it through also for your comping. So the Charleston would be like, again, standard time, 1, 2, 3, 4 triplets. 1 triplet, 2 triplets, 3 triplets, 4 triplets. 1 triplet, 2 triplets, 3 triplets, 4 triplets. 1 triplet, 2 triplets, 3 triplets, 4 triplets. And move that throughout the measure. So instead of 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2. Now 1 triplet, 2, 3, 4. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3, 4. 1 triplet, 3, 4. Or on the 2 and the end after 3. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3. Or 3 in the end after 4, 4 and then the end after when you're crossing the bar and all that sort of thing. Now when you take that and you add it in, okay, let's just briefly review it. You can play, this is left hand kind of stuff now, keying off a very basic ride cymbal pattern. You can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, or the let after each beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or the shuffle, left-handed shuffle. You can start taking those cymbal patterns and then substituting it out. 1, 2, 3 becomes 1, 2, 3. And then finally we have the Charleston idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, playing off the ride cymbal and putting some of those beats on the snare drum. And later on, we're going to cover that. Now, you might ask, before we wrap this up, what about my bass drum, Pete? What am I going to do? Am I just going to feather it? Yeah, for now, you just practice it that way. As you can imagine, not too much further down the road. One, three, four. And we will go into that in a subsequent segment. So for your new subscribers, welcome aboard. For those that have been with me for a while, let's practice this and take it at slow, medium, and then bright tempos. This is not meant to be super up tempo. This is in your medium range, I call it. Okay? Moderato, moderato, okay? And that's how you practice it. So questions, comments, ways of developing this or sharing it or putting the sound on other drums. That's all part of it. But right now, we're really sticking to the basics. Basic jazz comping. We're focusing on the left hand a lot in this case. Wait, what are you putting on the left hand? Yeah, we focused on the ride cymbal patterns and the basic pattern. Now what are we doing over here? And 2 and 4 on the hi-hat for now. We know that there's other variations also. That's another segment for another day. Thanks for watching. Keep the beat with Pete. Create the beat you want to keep. Huh? Peace out.